we are back, and if you're joining us right now, we're headed into our third conversation for this morning, and it's all about giving back to our community. Joining us from the Belize Camping Experience to talk about Apples for Kids program. We have in studio the directors of the Belize Camping Experience, Alexander Perez and Leah Perez. Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning. Thank you for having us here.
Thank you for being here. Yeah. The Belize Camping Experience, for those of you that don't know, you should know by now. It is a charitable I want to say camp. It is a charitable camp for kids and the community, but explain to us a little bit more about what we can expect from the Belize Camping Experience. Yes, Leah, go ahead.
So what we do is we have a group of wonderful local missionaries, we call them, and they partner with different people from across Belize City who are already working in the community, and we just assist them to keep trying to make a difference in their communities. So our team will go in and partner with schools and churches and just ladies with, using their backyards to connect with the kids, and they'll go in and we'll help them do a summer camp program. We recruit youth from across the country to come in. This summer we had about 75 different youth over the course of the summer come in from all just from Belize, from every different group in Belize come, and they went into the communities during the day and they helped them do a little summer camp program. We would do them in the streets, we would do them in yards, we would do them at schools, and that would include games and songs and crafts and lessons. We believe that to make a difference in the country, we got to keep the kids more than just busy, right? There's a lot of programs that do some really fun things, and the idea is, we just keep them out of trouble. But the problem is when they go home
they still go back into trouble.
But we want to make a difference and challenge them in their hearts and their spirits and their minds to, be different when they go home.
Yeah, and as I understand it, selling these apples are a part of the fundraising process to do projects just like that and many of the other things that you are engaged in. So let's talk a bit about this apple that I have in my hand.
Paul has been trying to eat this apple for the past 10 minutes.
I understand if I eat this, they won't feel it because they have a lot of apples on sale right now. So where did this apple come from, and where did the thought or the idea of bringing apples to sell come from?
A lot of people know us for Harvest for Kids, where we plant crops for the kids, farmers do. And I think 4 years ago, we lost 2 years in a row, back to back. No fundraising. It's difficult being a farmer. You don't know if you're going to receive, you're going to plant, you're going to water, but God makes it grow, right?
Yeah.
And we got affected as a charitable organization. So through the same farmers, the idea came, we should connect with apple farmers and bring apples for Christmas. And they're like, hey, that's a good idea. But when you start looking at this market, the market it's very difficult to get into because apples are, in any part of the world, apples are very delicious, and the good apples they go fast.
Yes.
And so for us in Belize, we want to get good product because we want to buy a container and sell the apples.
Right.
And long story short, there was a farmer that married to an apple farmer from here in Belize, apple farmer family, and that's how we got credited a container of apples. There's no way we could ever afford this, but because of the reputation of our farmers of Belize, the farmers in Mexico, Chihuahua, trusted us because we are charitable and they can see consistency working with kids for 14 years and doing follow-up.
So let's talk about that first year. What was the successes and the challenges, the lessons learned leading up to today?
You.
Think about it. We had good intentions and God was gracious, but West Track at that time was just building their extra building there, so they let us put it in. But with apples, you need cold storage, so there's a lot of pressure to get those apples sold. In new projects, people didn't know what we were doing, and it was new, so that was very difficult, but it wasn't, I think, until the next year that Caribbean Chicken was generous enough to partner with us and let us use their cold storage and help distribute. And that made the world of the difference so that we can get the best possible product across the country.
Caribbean Chicken gave us like 7 trucks. In 24 hours, apples are across the whole country.
Wow.
and they give us the best cooling system they have, like the
Yeah.
top of the line in Belmopan, where the truck comes, and we have over 50 volunteers unloading apples. The first year, it was just 12 of us, and the apples were like, you know when you're getting something done and they never finish?
Yeah.
Exactly.
12 volunteers. And now?
1,400 to 300 cases of apples. Half an apple for every Belizean. And that's why we need help for people to buy these apples, because we're bringing them so that we can sell them at a very good price. But at the same time, you can help us do the work that we love doing with the
Most
kids.
definitely.
So when we're buying an apple from these farmers in Chihuahua, where are our proceedings going to?
They're going directly to support the children's programs that we're doing. So that's buying supplies, that's buying snacks, that's providing fuel in the vehicles to get to where the kids are. We don't have a place to take the children quite yet, but we want to go to where the kids are at. Because some, can't leave their neighborhoods. They can't go very far, and we don't want any kid to be missed. So it helps support all of the work that we do, including the youth. We have a large youth program. We do leadership training, and we use the children's ministry to help give them leadership opportunities to stretch their legs in leadership. And so, it goes directly to support
So
that.
we're supposed to be looking out for this box with that sign, Apples for Kids
So,
Belize.
Tell us then, this year, where can we get our box of, so let me first ask, let me ask that, where can we get them, and what's the minimum amount that I can purchase if I go and request apples?
You know what I love about our partners? Yesterday we were visiting all the Caribbean, and everyone, Caribbean chicken, Reimers, Quality, and Country Food, and what else? Which one?
Rhineland?
Ryland,
No,
Reimers,
Western Dairy?
Western Dairy.
Western
They're all selling apples retail, except for Caribbean chicken has boxes of apples, right?
Okay.
This one.
And our partners are selling the apple at an amazing price. You can buy an apple for 75 cents.
Wow,
Because these
no, you
partners,
lie.
No.
One of these apples?
No, there's different size of apples,
Okay,
right?
okay.
But they
yeah.
understand that these apples are for us to fundraise. So in
Yeah.
return, they know that we need to sell these apples real fast,
Yeah.
but they can bless their customers.
Yeah,
You know what
of
I'm
course.
Isn't that
because
amazing?
you're
Like,
not
it's a
getting
double blessing.
Where are you getting a 75
Yeah.
cents apple right now? Nowhere.
Nowhere.
People want to sell a 150 for apple.
250.
I
Oh
decided
my
I wanted to
gosh.
buy one because we buy it for ourselves.
Yeah,
back,
so you
and-
want to go back to the
and
retail store
yeah,
and
that's
buy?
like that's a deal. You gotta buy one of those. You
Yes,
gotta try
right?
it.
Oh
It's
my
a
God.
deal. So
you
anyone
get
that want
there at
apples,
any one of your supporters or one of your, where you could get them. Where you could get the apples today.
so Quality Poultry, any
Quality poultry in the
Any-
country.
yeah, you can buy retail. Western Dairy and Reimers, they have retail apples.
How much
But
comes
only,
in the box?
Only Caribbean Chicken has boxes of apples. This is a box of apple, right?
Empty.
Caribbean Chicken has these for you. And this brings 42 pounds of
Oh, wow.
apples. They range from 125 to 198 apples on a box, and the price does not change.
I don't know what to say.
Right?
Say, I mean, that is a great deal.
Right.
And
Amazing deal.
the fact that all of these proceedings go right back into the children and to help them build the community is
You
extravagant.
know what is excited for me when you have businesses to capture the vision of Belize changing Belize. We are going to change our country and impact a child or a youth is by working together. And these guys, Caribbean Chicken took those apples way down to PG, and guess what? The price doesn't change. You know, when products come from here to there,
Yeah.
our people hurt in PG,
Yes.
the boxes go to $160 to $200 a box. But
That
for
doesn't
us,
change.
because of those partnerships, it doesn't change for our people.
Wow.
That is
So who are your target? What's your target market? Are we looking with just Belize in general? If you're a vendor and you want to sell apples, if you are a company, schools.
Schools,
For their
schools.
fees.
These
We
are
have a lot of
schools.
school parties
Schools
going on.
and churches and
have
companies that have their parties. This is for you. This is your box
Like, you
of
know, when
apple.
you have your Christmas party
Yes.
at the school and then you get your little bag of goodies, you can have
Have an
an
apple.
apple in that bag of goodies.
Yeah. So I could go to, if I want a box today in Belize City, you guys have a tent set out at the Caribbean Chicken compound, right?
Yes, we do. Now, we have the boxes we still had available that we were selling as an organization. We are sold out.
Are you?
Yes, so all
Damn.
that's there now is if you haven't picked up your order, please pick up your order today. Otherwise, we're going to deliver and
Yeah,
we're going to charge
somebody
you.
out,
We need to
buy
get
it
them
out.
out.
Yes.
But yes, so Caribbean Chicken in Belize City is the only place left to get a
Wow.
box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get your box at Caribbean Chicken today. Don't waste time. Don't wait till last minute to get your
But
apples.
you gotta take a bite though, because the
Yeah,
problem.
That
well,
crunch.
Get that corn. Let me
You
put
ready,
the camera
Abraham?
there.
Well, all of a sudden, I feel nervous.
After-
Cheers.
Cheers.
No? Okay.
Cheers.
keep- Wow.
I'm all
Are you okay?
smiling.
Nice.
It's so sweet.
Which is juicy.
It's so sweet.
Fresh.
And fresh. Get your apples today from Belize Camping Experience. It goes all towards the children for the camps all year round. They get supplies, they get to house their kids, they get to take their kids safely from point A to point B. That is what you are doing when you pay 75 cents for an apple. Paul?
Take it away. We have a break and we'll be right back with our final conversation. So stay tuned.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Apples are finally here. You can now go to any Caribbean Chicken in your area and purchase a box for $120. But you better hurry while supplies last. Not in need of an entire box of apples? No problem. You can also buy them now for retail at Caribbean Chicken, Quality Poultry, Reimer's Feed Mill, and Western Dairies. Every purchase you make will continue to support Belize Camping Experience in bringing hope to our children and youth of Belize. That's Apples for Kids.
BCE.
Belize, changing Belize.